Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see a squad out of the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the third-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. It's Beck. That's caught. It's Jackson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matches.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Aggressive call on the opening play. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll give it to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try the right here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Cyclones with 1st and 10 here. Makes the catch. It's Jackson.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Cyclones. That's how you finish a play.
How about that? This guy's been blocking all game. They finally give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and look what he does. That's a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On the run, it's Udo. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm with the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. To throw, it's Becht. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Motion now from the tight end. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To throw, it's Levitt. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Has a path to the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cyclones. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football, made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Scanning the field. It's Becht. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Boy, problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's an out route, the catch made. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the PAT is good.
Arizona State, 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Using his legs, it's Udo. Has the first down and more. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. To throw, it's Levitt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Levitt. The receiver makes the catch. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
2nd down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Picks up the first, looking. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
He'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it to the left. First down, looking for more now. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The Cyclones pick up enough yardage for a first down. On the run, it's Lee. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Tries to get it to the running back. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Breaks free. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
That's a first down for the offense.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. He pulls in the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, Arizona State.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Becht. Snags a quick throw.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now a carry here for the fullback. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The game makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Breaks free. Breaking tackles and going. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Cyclones line it up with first and goal. They give it to the big fullback here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely get give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grabbed by the receiver.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, ASU. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The big fullback's got it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To the air. It's Levitt. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The Sun Devils come up to the line in the hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking for a late deep throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here?
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and